Welcome to the Marvel Future Fight v600 stream, v610 update stream, version 620 update stream. I am your host, Kim, and as always, I'm very happy to be here with you.
Woo.
I am coming to you from my own living room, which is not how we usually do it, but we are living in unusual times, unprecedented times, and we are all trying our best. We are trying our best to work hard, to stay safe, and to have fun. And
That's
speaking
true.
of fun,
Yo,
it's my
Cage.
friend Cage here. My friend and yours, Cage is here. What's up, buddy? How's it going?
Greetings, agent. Certainly happy to see friendly faces again. Also nice to see you as well, Kim. And of course, like I said, sort of nice to be with other people.
I'm not a friendly face.
You're, the jury's still out on that, but
Oh,
Cage.
Cage.
I missed you, buddy.
oh, it worked. I didn't think it would work, but I'm glad it did.
Cage it.
Hi, folks. I'm Galaxy Defender, Cosmic
The
Cage.
Cosmic Cage.
A suave, classy Cage. Oh God. So I believe you're transitioning into what was it, into comics?
Comics with Kim.
So we are talking about the comic basis for this update. Dawn of X is the basis of all the uniforms.
Whoa, man, it's been a long time. Seeing the uniform, Rogue.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Cable
Underworld
theory.
Explosion.
Immortal Hulk.
That's right. Hulk will be given TP with this update.
Whoa.
Humans versus X-Men, and one is Earth's.
The Mighty Queen demonstrates her power with this newly
Medusa.
added Awaken skill.
Whoa!
What's up, guys? We're back for another challenge run. That sound good?
I'm ready. I'm working out.
Damn. Oh, get that whistle out of
And
here.
this was
Doctor
the
Strange Damnation from 2018 by Nick Spencer and Donny Cates.
Order Inferno. Remember, guys?
So for the V640 update, the Lord of Chaos has now been granted the badge of T3.
All right.
Let's take a look.
Whoa. Where are we jumping off of?
Right after the aftermath of Infinity Wars.
Right.
So like you said,
Guardians
this
of
one's
the
called
Galaxy.
Guardians United, and he's summoning all of his trusty allies to aid in this attack while he does sweet dance moves across the battlefield.
Woo! Valkyrie! And Loki. Thor. Odin, you remember? Oh boy.
All right, everyone. Take care, and we will see you next time. Till next time, agents. Till next time, agents.
So long.
Until next time, agents.
Bye-bye.
And till next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh boy. Thank you for watching. That was awesome. Oh, remember the microphone feature? Oh, yes.
Welcome to the... Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Marvel Future Fight v700 stream. That is right. This is the 6-year anniversary for Marvel Future Fight, and we have a lot to...
I think it's another video, right? Woo! Whoa, Super Iron Man. Look at that. Looks good. Look at that thing, Mr. Fantastic. Whoa. Mephisto. Wait a second, Sue Storm? What is this? Wait a second, what was that? What was that? What a sec. What was that? It was the new Mr. Fantastic Tier 3 or Professor X Tier 3?
Wow,
What was
it's
that?
It's a lot to take in. Just looking back at both the sizzle reel or the highlight
Fantastic
reel from
Four
the past
Awakening?
streams we've been in.
Oh,
in
yes,
addition to
that's
just
true.
The
Nice.
sheer insanity, which is this update in itself. All that to say, hi everybody. Certainly glad to be back. And here, Richard's the Maker. Kim, what can you
The
tell us so
Maker.
far about this look?
Well, he is, as you sometimes called the Maker, sometimes Ultimate Reed Richards. He is the Ultimate Marvel Universe's version of Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay,
just
it's
kinda
kind of like the
moves towards
same.
the opponent.
Same. It's same basically. No iframe, nothing.
Next up is the Elastic Net.
Okay, this.
Wow.
Oh, Paralysis. That was Paralysis, by the way.
These guys over here.
Paralyzed. That was Paralyzed.
Yeah.
So like he kind of extends his finger and just kind of
Okay,
lacerates
that's
his opponent.
Paralysis
As
on the
you can
second
see,
skill.
It causes a little bit
Okay.
of bleed damage.
There's something scary about that.
Okay, that's kind of evil, man.
Nice details there.
Third skill.
This is the third skill now. This is referred to as the rubber cannon.
Woo,
I had to take a
nice.
few look at this because it's a little bit confusing.
Liked it.
Visually, what it is he does.
Where is the
first he jumps in the air,
invincibility?
just kind of barrages the enemy with his
They
fist.
took out the
And if you
invincibility
look
from
at
the
it
third
one more
skill.
time, looks like he extends his neck. and
Where is the
then
accumulation
just
then?
kinda, headbutts his opponent. So take a look at this. Bam.
Okay, and
That's
what
referred to as
else?
the
What
rubber
else
cannon.
do
So
we
I guess
have
the
here?
cannon part is
They
just
took
part
out
of
the
his swinging.
invincibility
Just takes his head
and the
just
accumulation from
launches
this third
directly
skill.
at his
Okay.
opponent. So this is skill 4. I'm actually going to go
Fourth
ahead and
skill
redo this
has.
because the enemies aren't
Okay,
really
what
in,
is this? What
focus
is
on
this?
that one.
Burn.
Increase
It has
to
burn.
that.
Fourth skill has burn. Fourth skill has
This
burn.
is his
Fourth
fourth
skill has
skill.
burn.
This is the mad bombardment.
Whoa. Ah.
That's
This is a
the
binding
burn. That's
try
the
to go
burn.
over
Nice.
again.
And it has the
Again,
buff.
get it
Frenzy
from this
buff.
angle. This is a
Well, kind of like a frenzy.
bind
Yes.
attack that kind of snares the enemy, and this will also increase your overall attack.
That's the
and your
burn on the
speed.
fourth skill.
Like one more time.
It looks good.
Get some cannons going.
It looks great. Fifth skill. Come on, accumulation, please.
Yeah, good job.
Where is that?
Next is the fifth skill. This
Oh,
is
yeah,
the
accumulation.
Spear of Insanity.
Accumulation.
Oh, I get it.
Okay, what is this, dude?
It just kind of rolls over the opponent. Let's go ahead and do this one more time. Surrounds the enemy, goes to the ball, rolls them over.
Wow.
Okay, so
Just messes them
no
up.
silence though.
One more time again. This is another
Bouncy
binding
ball,
attack.
no silence. Animation is
Actually
awesome,
ignores a
but
good
no
percentage
silence.
of your
But no
enemies,
silence.
overall
Paralysis
dodge
burn.
rate,
Animation
in
is
addition
good.
to actually
Accumulation on
just
the so man.
twin
I don't think
blade.
so.
But again, those of you who have his
Guaranteed
endgame
dodge.
skill, you'll
He has
notice not
guaranteed
much of a
dodge.
difference there.
That's guaranteed dodge, I think.
So next up is the new skill. This is skill number 2, which is the flare launcher.
Okay. Oh my god, I loved
That was
it.
surprising.
That attack goes pretty fast. Let's
I
try it
love
again.
that. That was crazy.
Yeah.
Really fast.
This is an energy
Really
burn
fast,
attack.
man. I loved
You
it.
can
I
just
loved
launch
it.
this
I
in the
loved
air,
it. I loved
gives
it.
them good repulsor blast. Boom.
Woo!
Yeah.
Okay, so
Fun,
it has
pretty
the
fun.
burn.
We're gonna do
I like that.
skill. So those of you who are fans of the comic like me, you'll take a look at this. This is referred to as the Iron Drone. So those of you who
Woo!
remember the
Oh
comic for Superior Iron
boy,
Man,
oh
he had
boy.
drones that he would use to
It's not
to
summons.
survey.
It's not summons.
He
It's
uses
not
drones
summons.
for different purposes. But yeah, these are some of the drones as you
They're
can
not
see.
summons. They're just there.
So these
Immunity
drones
and
actually
then
cause
buff.
paralysis while also increasing your all
Woo! It
attack.
looks awesome,
also
dude.
giving you
I'm
a little
purchasing
bit
this
of
uniform.
damage immunity.
I am getting this uniform,
Gives
man.
good
Really has a
Woo.
wide neck, doesn't it?
Looks
You can use that as a
great.
pretty-
Looks
pretty hefty
awesome,
buff.
man.
Gonna go ahead and
Wow.
Yeah.
to these poor souls over here.
Fourth skill.
Gonna use skill number 4, which is the Superior Strike.
Okay.
So have to hover it in the air
Boom,
for a little
boom.
bit. He jumps
Iframe.
up,
Oh
comes
my
in,
god.
and he gets him with
That was-
almost like a
Wow.
photon.
That was
axe.
Stormbreaker?
Take a look at that one more
Yeah.
time.
Wait a second. That was
It's
Stormbreaker?
like
Artificial
action
Stormbreaker?
pose,
What was
swinging
that?
A huge sword or an axe or something.
That was axe.
This
That
attack
is
does
that
shock
was a big
damage.
axe.
We're going to go ahead and take a look
The
at skill number
axe.
5.
Well, basically the.
Whoa.
Okay, the
Well, it
fifth
just
skill.
keeps
So
going.
Okay,
just,
doesn't
so
go
just with that
on.
attack alone, Kim, what do you think the name of this skill is called?
Well,
do
I
this
know
one
what
more
the name
time?
of the skill is called.
Oh, you do already? Oh, okay. That kind of ruins the
Okay,
fun of it
I'm not
already.
sure if
kind
that
of kills
works,
it,
but it has a
doesn't it?
proc on it as
This
well.
is referred to as the reinforced.
5
UAV,
cancel
not
tier
just
3?
UAV, Mr. Reinforced UAV.
New tier
Uh,
3,
actually,
5
yeah.
cancel tier
teased
3.
you and just said, oh, it's one beam, so I would call it the UAV.
Tier 3,
but
tier 3.
You probably would
it's
have had
not
me too.
more. It's reinforced.
Tier 3, please.
Damn, should have tricked you.
This is an energy-based attack that actually grants 100% or 50 to 100% increased damage for the following attack. So whenever once you go ahead and use this attack,
Tier
your
3,
next attack
5
will get
cancel
50
tier
to
3, man.
100%
5 cancel
buff.
tier 3.
So
3
you
cancel,
can
5
choose
cancel tier 3.
whatever attack to link that with, use it wisely.
Let's see.
Right? And just because we can, we already have the T3 warmed up. Let's take a look to see how it looks with the T3 active.
Oh, it's same. It's the same.
Whoa.
Oh, it's the same. It's the same. It's not a new tier 3. It's not a
So I'm
new
going to go
tier
ahead
3.
and
So.
reset and increase to mind damage. Again, that's not really much, but again, this is more of a fun uniform for those who like to collect, those of you
Oh,
who are
boy.
just fans of Professor,
No, Professor X
Xavier
not
in general.
meta.
So
Nope.
we're going to go into more
Nope.
details. So you can go ahead and take a look and judge for yourself.
10% more mind damage. That's all.
All right.
All right, he's all set to go. Chair is all powered up.
Okay,
Mine's
come
all
on.
set to go. Let's go.
Let's use skills.
So that's the basic attack. So we're going to go ahead and start skill 1. Again, a lot of these attacks aren't really new. They just have a couple minor tweaks. So let's take a look at this one. So many of these attacks are going to be the same. Again, this is melee
Same.
manipulation. Similar to the mental shock, but the only
Same,
difference
same,
is
same.
that it decreases the mind blast or mind resistance by about close to 30%. However, it also does a little bit. It takes 80% away from the energy attack to deal mind damage.
Okay.
Take a look at that one more time. It's
Second,
from a different
please.
angle that we can see more of a more of him in his
Yeah.
glorious chair.
Let's see his front side.
No,
Whoa.
put him in the
Just
below,
kick,
man.
move.
Yes, there.
There you
Okay.
go. Just wanna get that. It's actually
He looks funny.
Who's better than my car? Take a look at skill number 2, which is the mental disruption.
Okay, a little change
Again,
to that.
pretty
Dare
similar
say
to.
it's much better than your car.
Yep, that would make sense.
Okay.
So for mental disruption, again, it's just a skill that decreases your enemy speed and mine resistance while dealing about 35% mine damage. The only difference in this one, I remember I double checked this, is that here he lurches forward, where in his previous uniform he moves backward. So again, just minor tweaks. This is more for fun.
Yeah, the forward will help a little
Skill
bit more.
3.
Third skill.
This is the energy wave.
Okay, what?
Again, this is similar to the brainwave warp in his original uniform, but the only difference also is that it does 30% damage. It grants 30% additional damage for.
You
your
can
next
instant
attack.
cancel third skill, it looks like. Maybe you can cancel right here, I think.
Nice.
Okay.
Do it from this angle so you can see.
All right.
Fourth skill, please.
Nice. Always fun. Next, we're going to take skill 5, which is mind over matter.
The fifth skill, okay. Okay, it's exactly the same as we had.
Whoa.
Silence and all of that.
They look like they've had their minds
But the silence now
blown.
applies for the whole time.
I see what you did there. So again, similar to mind over matter skill with the previous uniform. The only difference is if you notice, like visually, just the little effects at the bottom there are just it's different.
That can't be all.
Oh, of course not. For those of you who were looking at the market video, you probably noticed there were a couple of new uniforms in there that weren't in the initial teasers. That's
They
because
looked fantastic.
Mr.
Kate.
Fantastic, of course.
You jumped ahead of me on that punt. Yes, we have some fantastic new uniforms for that, and of course we have to take a look here. That is Mephisto. We'll go over him in just a moment. But we have some of the
Woo!
classic new uniforms
Human Torch.
for the Fantastic Four.
Classic uniforms.
Human Torch, Invisible Woman, and the Thing.
Awakening.
So, of course, in addition to uniforms, these characters also have awakened skills. So again, we don't have to go through all of them. So we're gonna go ahead and just take a look at Invisible Woman's skills.
Oh, come on, Mr. Go for Johnny, maybe. Okay, we got the awakened skill.
It's all set to go.
Mr. Fantastic.
Again, the skills are similar. Are similar to the Foundation uniform. The only
Okay.
difference is there actually is an awakened skill. So we're going to go ahead because again we have a lot to go over. We're just going to jump straight into the awakened skill.
Wait,
so
everything
for the
is
Invisible Woman,
same?
we have the Force Field Fury. And again, of course, you see the multitude of the other.
Ooh, it looks
Fantastic Four
great. It
skills.
looks great.
Take a look at that one more time.
It looks great, but
I love watching a team work together.
he said every single other skill
Of course, we
is
have a
same
variety
to the
of
Future
effects going on.
Foundation.
So this is
So,
the attack that actually
what is the
decreases
change
your
of the
opponent's
uniform? The
overall
passive?
defense, causing incapacitation.
It looks
This is
fantastic,
actually
yes.
Increasing your own critical rate and damage while removing debuffs and the like.
it looks awesome. It does look awesome. For sure.
Yeah.
There you go. And that's
I
it
like
for
watching teams work together like that.
awakened skills. That's the best way to see it. So again, of course, both Human Torch, Invisible
Yeah,
Woman, and the
I-
Thing have their own unique skills. You can take a look at that on your own, and we look forward to seeing what you guys have to say about it.
There will
So
be
that does it
support for Maker and
the
World Wars
uniforms.
Legends.
All
That's
right,
true, that's
well,
true, but-
you didn't say some of, so I think that is actually true this time. We are done with the new uniforms, but we have yet to see our new character in action.
That's right.
Mephisto.
Kind of jumped ahead of myself
Mephisto,
and I pushed the wrong
please.
button. And we're going to go ahead and take a look at team number 2,
It was
which
a
is
sneak
Mephisto.
peek.
Sneak peek, a little bit,
Mephisto,
a sneak
yo.
peek of a sneak peek.
Native
So we have the
PhD.
King of Hell now joining us. Kim, what can you tell us about Mephisto for those of you who don't know about Mephisto?
I think a lot of us know who Mephisto is. This is a much lauded Marvel character. He is, from another dimension, a demon, king of a little pocket of the world he likes to call hell.
Oh, he likes to call it.
Adversary.
Okay.
You like to
to
call
many.
hell? Yeah, sure.
That's right.
Yes.
So he has now this is a very unique character. The developers gave us a lot of notes with this, so we're going to try to sum it up the best way we know how. Those of you who already suspected, those of you who've seen the teaser as well, of course, he is a natural T3 supervillain,
Okay.
and he has. I'm sorry, I might have jumped ahead of my notes.
Revive?
Again. But yes, let's go ahead and just jump straight into his passive skills. For example, one of his passive skills is Burning Resurrection, and of course,
Yeah.
as expected with infamous character like himself, when he is killed, he revives at up to 90% HP.
Okay.
That is referred to as his Burning Resurrection passive skill. Again, already a threat in itself. Next, he has. Again,
Yes.
this is a bit. This skill is a little bit more complicated. So I had to get this done with my notes. This
Okay.
for his T2 skill. He has what's referred to as Rage of the Pit. So the literal notes I got from
Becomes a demon?
from the developers, he gains a demonized devil effect, and he gains additional skill and bonus damage up to 35%, decreasing damage, being able to reflect damage up to a certain percent, while also being able to reflect damage, while also receiving reduced damage received from reflect damage. A little bit complicated if you can follow that. But again,
It's
we'll go
not
more into
actually.
that.
He just reflects and takes less damage. That's all.
Let's go ahead and take a look.
Okay.
He reflects and takes less damage. That's all.
Menacing.
Okay,
All
let's
right,
see.
he's all, look at him in his infamous glory, his insidious.
Okay. Whoa, he just
insidious
snaps.
ways. So this is just a basic.
He just snaps
this is
and
basic
fires
attack. I'm
up.
just doing
Man,
my
that
best
looks
to
awesome.
be-
That looks
he's
awesome.
literally just. I can't tell if he's snapping or if he's just
It
pointing.
looks good, man. He just snaps. He just
Just giving
snaps.
a little bit of a
That looks
out of
nice.
deal. Boom. Anyway, I
Looks
thought
good.
that was cool. Let's move on to his first skill though, which is the Hellfire Pillar.
Oh yeah, that was the second phase, Mephisto's second phase in the
Basic,
first
but still does a quite
first
a good amount of
resurrection.
damage. Take a
Before
look one more
resurrection,
time.
after
So
the
this does
15th
at least
phase.
30%
He does
damage for
fire.
every second that is active. Let's take a look at that again. To 30% burn damage.
Okay, has burn. Good job. Not like Namor.
Nice, nice.
Also remove any active buffs on your opponent.
As the one-shot
This
skill.
is skill number 2, which
The
is
one-shot
the Evil
sk
Inferno.
Paralysis. It has
And again,
paralyzed.
a little
It
bit of
has
stun there.
paralyzed. It
Of
has
course, all of his
paralyzed.
attacks are burn damage. Don't need to.
Woo!
It's kind of a given there.
Okay, the one-shot skill. Remember from the Volvos legend.
A
Yeah,
lot
another
of
skill
fire.
it's another skill that removes buffs on your opponents, doing burn and stun. So this is the skill that's a little bit unique and ties into his passive we mentioned earlier. This is referred to as the Dark Awakening. Now you kind of have to notice something a little
Whoa.
bit different. Does he look a little bit different to you?
Remember? Okay.
Yeah, he looks enormous.
That's right. This is
Auto attack
he's now
changes.
referred to as a giant. I guess the stat now changes to giant. So of course his basic attack changes as well.
There's
What
a
makes this
passive.
unique is,
584.
for
What is that?
example, you can see
582
on
second.
his part of his passive, he does increase damage to
Oh,
superheroes.
4% more
That's
damage
kind
on
of by
this form.
default. I'm going to go ahead and
Okay.
change back, use the skill again, and switch back to Fiend. This is referred to as Fiend when he's normal. Go ahead and go back.
What? Oh, it's
So
awesome.
when he's Fiend, he does damage, damage to the superhero faction. However, when we use the skill again, the Dark Awakening, and was referred to as Giant, he's referred to as Demonized. He now does damage to supervillains. So according to the developers,
Ooh.
what makes this more special is that he's pretty well rounded in the sense where
Whoa,
when he's
so in the
Fiend
normal
mode,
form, he
can
does
do
more
good
damage to
in PvP,
superheroes.
but you threw on a little bit more of an advantage in PvE. Just go ahead and use that skill, and you'll be able to do
When
some,
he uses a
some
third
good
skill,
damage
he
there.
gets damage towards the supervillains.
Villain among
Wow.
villains.
That's right.
Super villains, as it were.
Can't trust him. Can't use these.
That's
going off. He's on all
totally
sides.
weird, man.
This skill number 4, I'm going to actually
Fourth
revert
skill.
back to his Fiend form.
Okay, whoa.
So, yeah, one of his
We
skills
can
actually
use
looks
Mephisto
different. We'll
as we
talk more about
want
that later.
in the
This is
game.
the Burning
Nice.
Nightmare.
Whoa.
Alright, we'll go ahead and go
Nice. That
reset
was
this
that
over
was
here so
cool.
I
That
can
was
get
cool.
everybody rounded up.
Fifth skill,
They
please.
do seem like they're having a nightmare.
So the Burning Nightmare causes stun, fear, in addition to decreasing their overall defense while increasing your overall attack, speed, attack, and defense. I said speed twice. That's because you go twice as fast.
Yes.
Okay, okay.
So I'm going to go ahead and use this skill now. This is skill number 5.
That was the big crater. The big crater. Yeah.
Ooh.
I just like the effect of just having the
That
different
looks
hands just
cancelable,
kind of
okay? That looks
taking-
cancelable.
Bringing your opponents into the underworld, because that's what it's called. It's
It's
called the
scary.
Underworld Explosion. I'm going
That
to try to
looks
get more
cancelable.
people in on this. I'm going to actually get them in. I'm going to bring them in.
Okay, what's
Come
going
on,
on
What
here?
is over here?
You wretches.
All set. Just do
Come
the
out,
skill again.
please.
This is the Underworld Explosion. This is actually a skill that actually causes mind control in addition to decreasing your enemy's fire resistance. So this is a good debuff to have when
Okay.
combining with your other fire skills
Man, he
as
looks
well.
really
Also
interesting, man.
increases your HP as well. Again, this is a skill that keeps on giving.
Okay. Looks cool.
Anyway,
Looks
fun
great.
stuff.
Looks great,
Here's the thing. So
actually.
I'm actually going to do the skill again, but first I'm actually going to switch it to the giant mode.
The giant mode.
I'm going to do the skill
Okay.
again. Looks a little bit different now. The hands are
Whoa,
gone.
it
It's just
looks a bit
giant
different.
tornado inferno
Nice.
That's going on. That's
Woo,
consuming your
man, we got
opponents.
like 2 characters
Again.
in one. 2 in 1, man. 2 in 1.
Bring that flame up. Take
Okay.
enemies down. Yeah, and that's it for that. However, of course, I mean, is it really everything? It's
He
not,
is
because
huge.
We have, of course, T3. Let's go ahead and
Tier 3 skill,
start.
tier 3 skill.
What
Does
a
it...
surprise!
Okay, he becomes this one.
Whoa, that is a surprise.
Does damage.
And those of you who have
Nice.
been playing, of course, the
I wanna
World
see if the
Class Legend will
tier 3
recognize
skill
that form.
changes.
This is referred to as Soul Finality. I'm actually going to start
With the third form.
warming up again so we can see that skill.
If that changes to that, if we use the third skill.
It's just
Does
a
it change,
horror
please? Don't use third skill,
So
please.
while
now.
I'm actually warming up the T3, I'm actually going to go ahead and read some notes from the developers.
No, no.
So what they mentioned, Fiend being his current form, the Fiend goes well in PvP, as I mentioned, while the Giant form actually goes well in PvE, making him a well-rounded character. Excuse me. For his rotation in his Fiend form, they recommend doing skill 5, canceling after you use a shield, and then use skill 2. Then cancel after the summon, and then use skill 4.
So 5 cancel, 2 cancel, 4 for
After summoning
PvP.
fire.
That's PvP
And then
uniform.
when in
That's the
Giant
normal
mode,
uniform.
let's try this.
Now it's the PvE uniform because he does more damage to
Recommend against
villains.
Something a little bit similar. Use skill 5, cancel after the tornado, cancel after after summoning the fire, and then use skill 4. I messed that up. Let's try that one more time. For Giant, it's going to be skill 5,
5th skill,
cancel after the tornado.
cancel right there onto your
Use skill
tornado.
4.
The 4th skill, and then go in
Yeah,
maybe.
it's actually skill 5, 2, and 4, but we don't need to see that.
Anyways.
Once again, for those of you paying attention at home,
Tier 3
it's
skill,
skill
does it
5,
changes or not?
Use after the tornado, use skill 2,
Does it change
cancel
or
after
not,
you summon
please?
fire, and then finish it up with skill 4.
Use that, please.
Now let's go ahead and take a look how it looks with the T3.
It's same. It's the same. It's the same. Okay. The tier 3 is the same, but
So again, a multitude of
the
effects happening. We have
Fiend
silence
form, the
skills
normal
such as
form,
silence, incapacitation, decreasing the enemy's overall defense while
is
increasing
better
your
in
HP recovery by
PvP.
up to 30%. Also ignores a good percentage of your
And this
opponent's
one is
dodge
for
rate
PvE.
while
Nice.
penetrating their defense and increasing your overall attack for
Sure,
20%
Mephisto,
for
man.
your next additional attack.
you have my power.
And that does it
Wow.
for the King of Hell himself.
He has all the
That
roar
does it for
cancels.
Mephisto.
But-
So, a little bit of a heads up because I was testing this mode a little bit earlier, and this mode again. This is a test build, just specifically made for this live stream. So some of the features aren't exactly will not be perfected in the until the live version,
Okay.
and sometimes there might be a little bit of freezing as I'm going over this. So just bear with me as I'm going to try to explain
Bonus
some
supply.
of the features in this update.
Okay, new buffs maybe.
Very
So
good.
so as you can see, I only have 3 missions currently open for this. So how this works is that we have a variety of different missions all across here, and there's different things that comes with it. So I'm going to go ahead and tap on the first one here.
Okay, please.
Here you
Midtown
have you
Mayhem.
can select the team up to your
Clear within 2 minutes.
pre-selected team of
2 or more
characters.
female
And what
characters.
makes it
2 or
different
more
also is that when
strong
you play, that
characters.
you
What
actually
is
have the ability
strong
there
characters?
is no cooldown when actually switching out characters. So of course you can see also again it seems similar to story missions, but again it's a little bit different. We're going to go ahead and demonstrate that.
Wait, it's not automation or something? What? Okay. Midtown Manhattan. Okay, what's
Okay, so I'm going to do this do a little bit of manual
strongest
play.
tag? Strongest attack? Really? Oh, and all of those characters follow.
Familiar moves going
All of
on.
the 3 characters
above
play the
skill two.
stage together.
So
Okay,
again, as you can see,
that's
my
new.
2 other teammates are actually already on screen. They're already doing damage on their
All
own.
of the characters
Again, as I mentioned, there's no cooldown.
goes
when
goes
doing,
together. Okay, this
when
looks
switching to full. So I'm
nice.
actually gonna
This
do a
looks
skill that's gonna
nice.
require some skill animation.
That
While
is
he's doing
nice.
that, I'm switching to the maker.
And you can switch just like the story, where it used to just give you their own uniform for the
Unfortunately, all my teammates are
3099 when the
killing
uniform
enemies
came
before I can
out.
get to them to
for that
be able
story.
to do my skills. Maybe and switch out.
Good
I'm
problems.
going to switch to Professor X, who's still rolling behind back here.
Man, he's just rolling
Like
on
Ultron
the
doing that
chair.
And take on Ultron,
He's rolling on the chair, man.
who is already down. Again, this is an earlier stage, so again, this enemies are going to go down a lot faster than anticipated. Switching out to the maker.
This looks all funny. Yeah, he looks crazy funny, man. He's on the rover. He's freaking on the
Pretty simple.
rover.
We got we can
We
just
rolling, we
symbol-
playing.
symbol
Exactly.
shows
He's
and
rolling around.
displays just the
Oh, 39,000
Sometimes
gold.
they're
That's a good
the
goal.
rewards
Okay,
are
what is after that?
not exactly going to be the same.
Gear
when
up
we do my
kits?
build.
And what is that other
So
one?
this is something basic in terms of being able to complete. So what makes it different, again, we mentioned this dispatch mission. So it's a mix of being able to both acquire new rewards in addition to both playing, and also you don't have to necessarily be active in
So,
playing this too.
about
So
gold
again, it
meaning
sounds a
more
little bit confusing
crystals?
with what I'm trying to say.
That's
This is
true,
why.
that's
So you
true.
look on the top right screen, portion of my screen, and you'll
Okay,
see this
growth
mentions
grade.
growth grade or
It's a
dispatch.
growth grade.
I'm going to go ahead and click this button here, and you can notice that there is a variety
Okay.
of slots here. So I already have currently 3 characters displayed because I was playing this mode earlier. And what this actually plays into is actually you're able to gain additional rewards when not having to actually actively play. You can actually just what it is again. It's either dispatch missions where you actually can just
just
dispatch
like
your
the
heroes
Alliance Conquest.
and go on doing about your own your own business, your own busy day, and all this time your hero is actually gaining additional rewards. Now the rewards are going to actually differ depending on the combat power. As you can see here on the left corner of the screen, it says growth grade. It's the bonus supply at 10%, and as you can see on the hand side, it says I could get possibly
20%.
110 gold per minute. And just to that, I'm going to click this little button here to display. I can also gain additional rewards as well.
No, not that, man. That's not gonna
I'm
help
actually going
a
to go
lot.
ahead and increase that. So again, that's not really a lot of rewards. The combat power, again, is pretty weak. So I'm actually going to go ahead and unequip these guys.
It gives 100 gold per minute.
And I gain about a measly 6,000 for
Okay, just dispatch your characters, you get
nothing.
gold. That's
So I'm
just
actually
gold.
I want to be able to gain more rewards from this set.
So the rewards
I'm
will
actually
change
just
as the
gonna
stage
auto-equip
changes,
for this
okay.
for a second. And if you notice the combat power exponentially increased, I'm actually going to dispatch them. Sweet. And now, as you notice, the gold actually increased to 120 gold per minute. Again, not all these rewards and the numbers, they aren't exact, so they may differ in the actual live build. So these are something to look forward to later. The purpose of this is being able to provide you additional missions and additional ways to actually obtain rewards.
And the thing is also,
Again, some of the rewards aren't
are we gonna be able to
the same
dispatch
as what's
any
being
character
displayed here on
anytime?
the screen.
Or are there gonna be any...
So I actually gained a
Feathers,
little bit of
okay. We
rewards
don't
here,
want
as you can
feathers.
see. The reason being is because of when I was testing the mode out earlier, I actually had other characters equipped. Make sure I'm not looking at the wrong screen here. Yes. So yeah. Again, the notes I have actually are kind of minimal in terms of what to explain for this mode, and also you can look for more details regarding how this game mode actually plays out on the patch notes when it gets closer
Supply
to the
drop
time when it goes
time,
live. So that's something for you all
we'll
to
have
look
to
forward
see,
So this is the game mode. The
by
purpose of this mode
ourselves
is to
going into
gain
the game,
more
man.
rewards, both actively and passively. So this is a good way to be able to make use of the characters that you haven't really used before, or So there you go.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much, Cage, for showing us that. I can't wait to see how people end up using this function.
Yeah, we'll have to see.
right.
I got all dressed up. Not once did I get a single comment, not a single compliment from you.
Cage, I'm very sorry that I didn't give you the attention you deserve. You are a vision in red. You look great, my friend.
Vision
I'll
red.
take that.
All right. Well, I'm gonna, I think that is actually it now. So I hope everyone really enjoys the 6-year anniversary and all the events that are coming surrounding it, everything that is coming to the game very soon. Thank you all for being a huge part of this year and every year and the future going on. Till next time, agents.
Happy anniversary.
Bye-bye.
Happy
Bye-bye.
anniversary. Happy anniversary, guys.